tanto que ofrecer. Tiene tanto que ofrecer. Tiene tanto que ofrecer.
Hello. Oh, it's working now. Okay. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day, boys. By the way, made a mistake. For some reason, I thought the Conquest is uncapped tomorrow. Apparently, it is not this reset. It is the next reset. That is my fault right there. I have no idea how I mix those two up. I guess lack of sleep really catching up with me real badly. Oh no, dude, what is going on with me? All right, dude, and I was hoping bamboozled. Honestly, bamboozled. I can't believe Dalaran out here lying to the boys. Oh my god, dude, that is so bad of me, man. Oh my, for some reason I thought we were all good for tomorrow. I don't know why. Okay, wow, that's and I was gonna work on a big project today. Now I think I should just take it easy. I don't even know what. Wow. All right. Well, my world is a little upside down. For some reason, I just had like that. Okay, I was ready to get her some alts, man. I was ready to do some stuff, get them ready. We got some buffs tomorrow. I was really excited to get the buffs and go get in VALOR, but I guess now, wow, okay, I'm dumb, I guess. Holy cow. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. We do have some class buffs coming in tomorrow, though. I am really excited about those. Either way, let me get the music back up and running, chat. We do have some massive class buffs tomorrow, though. Or buff, loud noises. We do have some buffs tomorrow, though. Big buffs, good buffs. Take it easy, sometimes it happens. Yeah, maybe I should just take it easy tonight. But big buffs tomorrow either way, though. For the most part, the best way to explain the class buffs is they're taking any of the specs that are not super strong and are making them better. Maybe toning down some of the overperformers just a little bit. We're seeing a slight healing there for like Restoration Druid, Preservation Evoker. But then we're seeing like buffs all across the board for Holy Paladin. Holy Priest. I get those confused all the time. Holy Priest gets buffs. Mistweaver Monk. One more. It's Resto Shaman? There you go. I knew there was going to be a third healer there. Then we got tank changes too. We got nothing for Prot Warrior. They're staying at the top. But we got some damage buffs for Blood DK, which is good to see. Then we also got, what's it? Stellar Heartbreakers, Mountain Drop Rate has been increased. So don't forget to try that if you're waiting for it. I might as well jump into that immediately. I have a Paladin that needs a little bit of gear and a little bit of level. So I might as well give it a go, yeah? But we got that. DPS wise, we're getting Frost Deathlights are receiving some love. I feel like we haven't seen, when is the last time we've seen a Frost Deathlite besides arenas, besides when Chopos walks through the door with one of those bad boys? I feel like you almost never see them. It's all about that unholy action nowadays. We got buffs for Hunters, all 3 specs, all across the board, 5%. We got Warlocks as well, with some of the basic capstone abilities. Basic capstone talents receiving quite a bit of a buff, which is a buff to all 3 specs, like a passive damage increase, no matter how you slice it. Is this arcade gonna pop off? Yo, Bob? Did he absolutely just blast out Bob? The man just literally blew up, just melted immediately. What is going on there? What else we got? I can tank it. I can tank it. I can do it. What else we got, man? Hunter got buffed. Let me pull up the actual like change list. Because I'm so bad, dude. My memory just does not serve me well like it used to. Let me just pull up the list. Also, the song, not really feeling it. Here we go. We got a lot of PvE changes and PvP changes. So Frost Death, I got buffed quite a bit. Nice buff, actually. Big excited about that cleaving thing. Oh god. Music? It just skipped on itself. Alright. Now we said, are we get Q? No Q? Obliterate with cleaving strikes when they hit one distant target. That's gonna be massive. That's gonna be huge because a blitz already when it cleaves the second target, it is a good amount of damage and everything else buffed across the board. Guardian is another one that got buffed. Yeah, Tanks also got buffed. Guardian, Blood DK. Mystery, we're talking about that. Prop Paladin, damage buffs all across the board. 30% more damage on your hammers, which is like a little bit of damage, but like, you know, what I say about. And then there's a bunch of PvP changes as well. With Enemy of the Sky, like the weapon from the raid, not as effective, which is good. You shouldn't have to raid to PvP, so that's probably why they're doing it. Then you got Restless. That's the Blade Dance one-shot wombo combo. Whenever you activate Demon Form through Metamorphosis or through like Demonic with I-Beam, and you leave Demon Form for any reason, you get a buff with Restless Hunter where your Blade Dance or Death Sweep does like a ton more damage, 50% more. And then you combine that together with Essence Break, and then you Blade Dance with all the buffs available. Oh, it's so good. It is a combo, man. Evoke a healing getting buffed. Marksmanship buffed all across the board for PvP with your Unerring Vision. Burst nerfed a little bit. And then a tier said nerf for BM, which is kind of surprising. Uncap next week? Yes, Uncap next week, apparently. I had it wrong, Chris. I thought it was this week. I swear to God, I thought it was this week, this reset. But apparently it's next reset. And I had it wrong the entire time. I don't know why I had it wrong so badly. But we got Healing Sphere buff for Mystery, so the healing is better. They're nerfing Assassination. All you guys are going to be happy with the Rogue nerfs in PvP. The tier set, less effective for the bleed increase, which is like 10% damage increase instead of 20, I think. And then Deathmark no longer has wound poisons and stacks on top of each other to make like a unhealable meta. UA is getting buffed up a little bit for Affliction whenever it gets dispelled. Chaos buff, 40% damage buff, huge. And arms, they're nerfing your Lord Strike a little bit, but bring him a little bit more of a power, a little bit more slam damage. But I guess it's good to see. I do wonder if they'll have like any last second like changes though. I kind of do hope they have like last second changes at the very end. How am I not getting a Q, by the way? All right. Let's do it like this. As all three specs. We're just trying to see if I can get my rocket mount, man. I've gotten the mount the other day, chat. Let me see if I can show you. Mammoth? There it is. Plain Walker Bearer. I don't even know how I got this guy. I just literally swooped in as a hunt was completing. I didn't participate. I just was flying by, and then it finished, and then a purple bag dropped in my bags. So when I opened it, this guy popped up. It's really cool. It's a mammoth. I wish it was like one with like a vendor on the side or something. Like this guy, but like with Tuska vendors on the sides. How good would that be? I kind of like how like all the parts are kind of like moving. Like all the boxes like shuffling a little bit. There's a little bit of like a bounce to them. That's kind of cool looking. Kind of love it. Yeah, the mount. Yeah, just randomly got it. Just flying by. I wasn't even participating in the actual, what's it called? Grand Hunt. I was just there. I was in the area. I was just literally flying over it, and it was like, count completed. Thank you for helping. I'm like, I didn't do anything. Open the box, and I was like, oh, a mount. So I guess that's how you get it. You just don't do anything. Hi, by the way, what's up, Felipe? How you doing, man? No Outlaw nerf, Blizzard. Wait, you want an Outlaw to get nerfed? Why? Hold on. Why would you nerf Outlaw, man? Wait a second. Wait a second, why? What did Outlaw do? Wait, why would you nerf my main? Why? Let me see if I can drag all of them. I'm gonna take a damage. Not gonna hit in the back or anything. Why am I taking damage actually? Are they supposed to be like kind of hard hitting? Or am I just getting 0 healing? That may be the case, it's just I'm getting like no healing. Please come here. Try to get all of you to like aggro to me. This guy's just running around, he doesn't care. He's just gonna run around. Alright. Or maybe I need to like avoid him. Alright. I was gonna say, first box of the day. Apparently it's above the chances of you getting the mount from your first box of the day for this place. I guess I didn't get it, so I'll try tomorrow. Did that give me any XP at all, or is that none? I feel like I got none out of that one. I'm gonna fall with Outlaw, don't nerf it. Yeah, seriously, like out of all the specs, why would you nerf Outlaw? Joe guys must nerf Outlaw all weeks and miss please Outlaw? You think so? What do we got to chat, man? We got ourselves. I want it available tomorrow. Yeah, same AJ, honestly. Same, dude, same. Man, I was honestly, I don't know why I was so mindset of like, oh, tomorrow we're getting CONQUEST capped. Oh, I got excited. Oh, apparently they also fix the community features. They should be available like once every hour and a half, I think. Look at the features right now, I could use a help. I mean, I might as well participate, right? That's going to be a little bit of XP, I think. While I'm at it. While I'm here, we'll do it, Chad. We'll do it. Ah, man. Doesn't my main bro need a buff? I don't know if Outlaw really needs a buff. Just, they don't really need a nerf. Honestly. As long as they don't nerf him, like, it'll be fine. That's all they need. Oh, yeah. Also gonna change this here. Dude, I was so excited about VALOR and CONQUEST. Here we go. Single target is a little. Just single target a little bit. Oh, so the single target, I think it's decent enough. So I think the advantage of Outlaw is it has a decent enough single target, but then your single target pressure turns into big AoE. And it's like a very, very simple to learn playstyle because all you need to do is learn how to single target, and that's really about it. And then to AoE, just turn on Blade Flurry. So, I don't know. Like it is a capped spec. I feel like it'd be kind of nice if they uncap us a little bit. They'll give us maybe like a little bit bigger range of targets to hit besides like 8 targets, like 11. It wouldn't make us like super competitive, I think. Maybe like 10 or like 9. Even like 10 or 9 would make a pretty big impact too. Because I'm thinking like Algathar's like really big pulls. Like we're kind of limited compared to some of the other classes. And as everybody gets better gear, people are going to go for big, more brazen pulls. But I think maybe at like the high end, I guess it all depends. Like at the high end, do you still just do like small, yet hyper efficient pulls, or do you go like big pulls all the time? I guess is the question. All right, my man's give me a job or no? Ah, perfect. Hey, works out. I'll grab this guy. And that should be enough to like participate in the community feast, yeah? Enough of like a credit for it. Perfect. Done. Alright, let's go turn that in and we'll hop on some alts, man. Get some weeklies out of the way. Yeah, what's up, Jared? I'm a man. Hope you having a good one. AoE's fine. At higher level is good too in single target. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Like, I don't really know. Like, it's one of those classes where I feel like if you just buff it a little, you can make it like insanely good and maybe it would overshadow some of the specs. But, I don't know. I feel like we could be in a worse position. This is why I'm like, you know what? I don't even know. Anybody else get PTSD when you load into Oribos? All these people hard and they're accidentally in Oribos. No way. Yeah, this guy's like, no, it wasn't supposed to be here. Oh, I hate being on Oribos. I feel like I'm PTSD, man. I feel like I'm getting hit with that PTSD of Oribos. I don't want to be here. Just everything in my body is like, nope, don't want to be here. Why are people summoning here? Just actually hanging out here like it's a hub. Get out of here. What are you guys doing? It's Oribos. It's awful. If you wanted to single target this rogue, you got sass. There is a build golden for Outlaw Rogue that can do really high single target damage. I'm yet to really try the build, but apparently it can do really well, especially if you roll high on buffs. But that being said, like, yeah, if you want a consistent single target damage, a lot of people do recommend go assassination. Yeah, I feel like Outlaw is just fantastic. It's a fun spec. I feel like it can definitely do like really competitive damage. You just gotta get lucky with your roll the bones just a little bit. That being said, there's a bit more control in roll the bones mechanic nowadays. So like you could really play above where like your damage should be, or you could really play above your sim in a way. If you get just a little lucky, not even super hyper lucky, like roll the lottery, just a little lucky sometimes, and that's just good enough. Alright, does this give any XP at all? Please send me give some. I got none. I got legs. I mean, I guess it's good, actually. Legs are fine. Yeah. I guess it's an upgrade. In the blue. Alright. Not exactly what I wanted. I wanted to get some XP out of this guy, but I guess gear is gear. Alright, chat. Let's get some alts out of the way, man. Let's get some alts out of the way. So, I want to show you Priest first. Priest has gotten a bit of gear recently. Really excited about the Priest. I'm hoping to get a tier item from my boxes, and then I can make some actual full tier set. Well, let me share this Priest. This Priest went on a journey last night, man. So, we've been getting my Mythic pluses out of the way in this Priest, yeah? As a shadow, been getting all my Mythic plus. Is that gonna be my Lariat here? Somebody did craft me a Lariat. Hey! Lucky proc. Sorry, I'm always out of public orders. All good, all good, all good. Yo, ASUS, yo. I might have to go back to this person. ASUS and see if I can get him to like max my Lariat from now on, man. I'm just gonna come back and give him more work. Hell yeah, look at that, dude. Big Lariat, boys. I gave it Ace Versa just because haste is generally good stat for all specs. Crit is better for Disc Priest. Mastery is better for Shadow. I felt like split the difference, give Versa. Not the greatest, but hey, it'll work, man. It'll work. Let's get a setting real quick. Please send me that. Not super expensive. The silver setting is pretty good. Gems wise, I think I just go haste. I think I just go quick. Is that a thing? It is. I feel like I should just get a little bit of gold just to go for the good quick Emerald. All right. I don't have enough gold to get 2. Almost enough. If I did this, I could be at like 2. I could get 1 gold, 1. I don't know. I could do 2 silvers, chat. Is that better? 2 silvers. There is a haze difference, but it is a Lariat. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get anything better than that. Oh no, Shadow are broken. Yeah, Shadow Priest are really, really good. Get a 4 buff to roll the bones. If you just consume in a 3 buff for a good while of the fight, you're pretty good. Sub any good? Sub is good, Goldini. Yeah, sub is good. Got a weapon yesterday on my warrior with haste mass. That's mass. Is that your best stats for warrior? Is that what you get stacked right now? Because I just don't know. Man, I'm thinking we take the can I do 2 of these? No, not 12, 2. Almost there, dude. All right, I mean, I could sell this thing and maybe that won't even make enough gold, honestly. Let me do this. Does this turn into a good gem? I should send that crystal to my rogue, but I think I'm gonna list that crystal so this character can have a little bit of gold. I think that's what I'm gonna do on this guy. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, the prices are really low. Let's keep them low. I'll contribute to that. I'll contribute to the crash of the economy. But Chad, this character went on a trip. Now that we got my Lariat, which is wonderful, we also did a little bit of raiding last night. And we did a little bit of alt raiding. And we did pretty well on the alt raiding. So we went and did the full heroic clear. And then we decided to do a couple of bosses on Mythic. What's up, Liam? How you doing, my guy? And we got 2 bosses down. Aranog and the Perma Council. Aranog took a couple of pulls to figure out, like, do we tag the ads in the front or the back? We all decided, okay, let's do the front. Took us a couple of times to figure out, like, to make sure that everybody's attacking the same guy. Once we did that, it was fine. Primal Council, we walked in thinking, okay, we'll have one of our guys go extra healer, and then we're gonna play it extra safe, and just try to watch out for mechanics over, like, the damage. One-shot it. We were thinking we were gonna be on that one for, like, an hour. One-shot it. So we got 2 mythics. So potentially we can get a mythic tier out of this one, or one of the mythic trinkets, which will be fantastic. What do we got? Look, stacked character, a bunch of heroics, Mythic in the vault. This character's gonna also got a glove, 411, pants, 402, so those can become tier as well. I only have 2 charges of tier, so I'm kind of hoping I get a tier item from the vault, and then I'll have 3 charges of tier, so I'll just do tier craft and I'll have a 4 set tomorrow. But yeah, I definitely need a little bit of gold in this guy right now, though. Once that crystal comes back in, maybe I can get the better gems now that I got a proper lariat. I do want to get a 3rd socket for lariat because it'll be value. But I need to go make some gold on this guy. I don't really know how you make gold, besides like profession stuff. But yeah. Chat, let's get some ults out of the way, man. We got Death Day buffs coming in tomorrow. I think Death Day has done a key. I think every one of my ults has done a key so far. But I want to try some weird, different builds. Anything that looks kind of fun or exciting. Which one do you guys want to see, man? We got the Hunter on that survival. I've been enjoying survival a lot, man. It's going to be so underrated. Nobody plays the spec, but I love it to bits, man. It was actually so fun. Fury Warrior yesterday was very surprisingly good. I do got to get a key down on the Druid as well, though. So we either got to resto this thing, or maybe if a Jix is around, maybe then we could feral. Warlock? I don't have a Warlock level. That's the problem. I do want to do some Warlock, man. I don't got a 1 level at all, yay. I do want to get a Warlock. I'm working on Paladin right now, and then I'm either going to start with a Warlock or finish up like the Mage or the Monk. One of those two. I do want to finish them up. And then I got to start working on Demon Hunter because I feel like that would be really fun because Demon Hunters are doing so good right now. I probably should have just focused on that guy. So which one of these guys you want to see, chat? Any class. I do also want to get some Shaman gameplay done here. Because Enhancement was a lot of fun last time. And I also need like 1 more item in order to make my 4th set on this guy. So if I can get like a chest piece or a glove, we could try to see if I can keep for one of those dungeons. And maybe just play some Enhanced, try a different build. How's the Paladin coming up? Paladin's level 68, so I got quite a few levels out of it. I'm like almost halfway through 68, so I'm basically at 69. If I can just find another group that's doing that knockdown farm, then I can just go in a Sprott and just do a little bit of AoE and cleave. There's a lot of people over there. Next time there's like a world quest for Nokudon. I want to see if I can get my character over there and just join in and get a tag on some of the mobs that people just go in, just slaughtering everything. That, or wait until there's like an elemental invasions in that area. Druid, Survival Hunter. I definitely do want to get the Druid done. But I see you guys say Survival. What's up, Sully? How you doing, my man? If Matuk's around, maybe he could help me on the Druid. I would love to play some Resto or maybe like some Feral. Because I feel like Feral will be really fun. And apparently Feral is really good in AoE. But let's see if we can get a Hunter done. The Hunter has a tier set, has everything. I just need to go for like best in slot pieces. And one of the Hunter's best in slot items, actually. Because they do get a better trinket too. Where can I queue to get some best in slot stuff? As a survival. There's nobody played survival. But I do want to see like a handful of people that are. What are you playing? When do you run? What gameplay do you go for? Trinkets. Where is that? I'm blind. Okay, I found it. Trinkets. Grief Torch. Hunger of the Pack apparently is really good. Algathars. People playing Algathars. Windswept Pages. Oh, it's a big haste buff. Attacks have let you lose flurry of missile attacks, increasing the haste. Oh, that will be really good. I kind of want to go for that. Okay, I think we found this on the dungeon, boys. Love Feral. I gotta get a Feral to try, man. I gotta give Feral a good old-fashioned try. Let me actually message Machooks real quick. Where are you, fam? Hey, wanna get some... Hey, wanna help my druid get a key done later today? Smiley face. Okay, we need the Jade Temple. What key level do I do my Jades? I haven't done a good Jade on Tyrannical, so like a 12? Completed No Quitters. We could queue up with that No Quitters group maybe. Burning Key before weekly reset, looking for anyone, but No Quitters. We could join the No Quitter run, chat. Did we do it? I'll try to see if I can join a couple of temples here. I'm sure as soon as they see that I'm a survival hunter over a marksmanship hunter, they're gonna boot me. As soon as they see like survival question mark, I'll be like, yeah. They're like, okay. Now finally I got the reason to boot you. Bye. 12. Alrighty. Oh, I'm walking away. Should I just equip a bow Should I just equip a bow just so they think I'm ranged? And then it'll be like, why is this hunter in the melee? What a weird, must be a Beastmaster hunter or something. Alrighty. Consumables, flasks. We need, I think Elemental Chaos is better, yeah? I mean, Versatility is also good too. I am going to be melee. I chose the Chaos. We'll grab one of these. And Howling Rune. Howling Rune. I don't think I need the best one yet. It's a 12, but like, I don't know. We'll just get something within our means. Having one is better than not having one. All you do is cleaving lots of damage. I love Feral. Yeah, that's what I really like about the Feral. And apparently a lot of people are playing that like cheaper bite build, so you're just like constantly playing. There's almost no downtime with the spec. You're constantly spamming buttons. Always doing something. Always doing something. And we got a Demon Hunter, chat. Demon Hunter is actually fantastic because we did quite a bit of our damage as magic damage with the explosive shot and poisons. So a Demon Hunter, 5% more damage in that regard. Gonna be kind of nice. I was about to do something stupid. I need a better mount, man. One that flies, hopefully. Have I not gotten the... No, haven't gotten the Traveler's Trading Post mount yet. For some reason, that one just doesn't work for me. Sad. I guess we'll go cat. That's probably checking me out. I don't even want to target him. Wait. Oh, no, mind. He's not a part of our group. I think maybe he was doing the same thing. He just mounted on a normal mount. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm about to fall off, aren't I? But yeah, I definitely want to give Feral Druid a go, man. I don't have a lot of gear on that thing, but I got to start getting a little bit of gear. But that means I got to start getting through my weeklies, man. I just got to take that thing into dungeons. Probably as a restoration, just so I can get into groups easily. And then hopefully draw lucky enough on some of the items. That or do a lot more world content. World content I think would be helpful a ton. How do you get one of these things? I think somebody in the disc posted about it, right? One of you guys did? Trading posts is bugged? Yeah, apparently some people are bugged with trading posts. Not everybody though. But like a handful of players are. Sometimes like even if you completed a trading post thing. I was gonna say for a second. Oh, hi. Which one? You. Here we go. Yeah, apparently it's something that has to do with like not being able to get your final bit of Trader's Tendies. For some reason, like the final bit of Trader's Tender just bugs out and doesn't work properly. So it can't really fill the final bit of currency to get the mount, even though technically it says like you unlocked it. But there's also some kind of like a notifier like to check, did you get all of your currency, yes or no? Are we still summoning more? I'm about to walk away. Swear to God, if this guy is peeping me right now, he's probably like, oh my God, survival. Full tier. Dude, the tier for us Shaman is pretty good. At least I think it is. You extra crit healing on your heal, seems nice. Alright, chat. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be interesting. So I have a build. I probably should go Tyrannical, shouldn't I? Tyrannical is gonna be this. So this is like an easier build of Hunter. It's like, it loses a little bit of damage, but it's much easier to play. And it's a lot more straightforward. This one has the Death Chakra for single target, and instead of going surfacing to like Injectors or Hydra, it actually just picks up like Beastmaster and extra serrated shots. Just because you do quite a bit of bleeds, adding a second on bleeds and poisons is fine. It's only like a 1% loss here, so not the worst. And then it doesn't play into terms of engagement where you have to keep harpooning over and over and over, but it plays into the flanker's advantage, which is also like a 1% nerf here too as well. But the rest of it is like fine. It's just some of the more complicated mechanics, it just kind of like bypasses it completely. Or some of the more annoying mechanics, I guess, it kind of just bypasses those entirely. I'm 6 months away from maxing out the bar, just procrastinating for the last part. You have an entire month to finish it, man, so you're chilling. What is it? It's 6th of the month? So you're just fine, my guy. You're chilling. No worries, no need to like... Yeah, you're chilling. Where's pre-shift, slow and poisons? Yo. I feel ya, I feel ya. But yeah, hopefully I'll get my mount, man, at some point. And this build, chat, you would also adjust it to go. Stampede is not the greatest ability, but that extra % crit chance apparently is alright when you just pop it up with big AoE. Like 10% more crit while the cooldown is up. It's not the worst. Or I guess like whatever targets you like you're stampeding through, not the worst. But that's what's normally recommended. His name is a retard. What kind of name is that? Oh yeah, I also need to be using like explosive shot in the opener, huh? Probably should be using explosive shot in the opener. Also need to be a little bit more careful with my usage of oh yeah, I don't have a pet. That'll probably help. Probably I need to be a little bit more careful with my usage of butchery. Especially when you have like the blue bomb. Because the blue bomb is big. Blue bomb, big good. I don't want to overuse the blue bomb. Kind of want to save a lot of the carves, a lot of your big carves, for like when the blue bomb is up, so you can kind of like cleave them down and put up the bleed on everybody, if you can. I think I should hold CDs here for a bit. I'm not even sure. Like if he takes it into next flashback, maybe then I'll pop CDs. Otherwise, I think we're just waiting. What's up, down? Sorry, Jake. You're good, my guy. You good? How you doing, my man? That's our really good celebrating B-Day. Yo, happy birthday, my guy. Hey, you should celebrate your birthday, my guy. Happy birthday, my man. Hope you have a good one. You guys do anything special, bro? Just chilling with the boys? Hell yeah, my man. Look at that AoE, dude. Spear's fantastic. I could probably kick that guy, maybe. Nope, can't kick him. Stun. Freeze. Beautiful. At least you're kind of useful. Definitely felt pretty useless. I need to spear a lot more often. Let me trap these things. Yeah, we can just walk away at this point. Walk away, lust. Hopefully do the most amount of damage. Oh god. Feign death for a second. So hopefully he doesn't bug out. Sometimes this guy does have a propensity for bugging it out. Like he'll be using a beam, and he'll just kind of stop moving while channeling it. It fixed him at some point. I think they kind of broke him. Okay, we're fine for now. Trying to get as many Mogus bites as I can. Kind of messed it up a little bit, but it's okay. Dead shock him. At least did 50k on this guy, which is not amazing, but like better than what I usually do. Gotta be extra careful. Positionally. Uh-oh, that guy's dead. Interrupted. Up a defensive. Just because I'm a hunter. Everything kills me. Everything hurts. Everything hurts.
Range 5.
Trying to get as far ahead of that thing as best as I can. That's my advice to anybody doing this as a melee. Get as far as you can. 50k? You know what? Honestly, 50k isn't terrible for like my item level. That's not terrible. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I do want to get to 60k though. Happy birthday, my guy, though. Just chilling. Managed to sneak my way to a brother's warrior. 9k DPS Fury 22. Let's go, I did. Hell yeah. And now, what's up, Tyler? I do my guy. I'm gonna go to J Temple, dude. Yeah, J Temple. There's a trinket that I'm going after. This one, One Swept Pages. I'm trying to see if I can get it just because the haze buff seems really good for survival. Seems really, really solid. I don't know how good it is overall, like if that's the best trinket or whatnot. I imagine it's really, really good. But yeah, try to see if I can get that one. If at all. Also just trying to get some gear on alts anyway. You know? I probably shouldn't have popped the explosive one. I'm not sure why. I guess it's AoE. I guess it's pad. I guess it's pad. Can I freeze him? Sorta. He just breaks it because he does damage to himself. I think it's best. Is it actually? I imagine it's best just because it's haste. You know? Why are Overshadow's buffing 32 out of 36 here at once? Some dashes have got to have it in the meta. Yeah, dude, honestly. I don't really watch much Overwatch nowadays. Don't really pay attention to it. But yeah, apparently there's a lot of buffs and nerfs, man. That's all I know. Bunch of them. Yeah, but I have no idea if that trinket is best. I'm just kind of guessing though. I just looked at it based on like people playing in M+. I saw that trinket pop up a lot over in like this subcreation website. So I'm just kind of like, I guess. I need a better trinket though. Like what else I got? I got a little burning essence. A little burning essence. Like that doesn't really do anything. What is burning? Okay, I'm just taking a lot of damage. Alright, burning essence. Here we go. Haste crit, that's it. Just a stat stick. Which I guess maybe like a higher item level version of that will probably be kind of good. Maybe. But like, doesn't really seem like it's super like interesting. Got my UI. That's done that thing. Hey guys, did W looking forward to the first spot over Outlaw? What's up, my guy? And both right now plus is it fun to play? Outlaw is really, really good, yeah. I'd say Outlaw is really, really good. I don't know about like the best spec because there are like, I'd say Demon Hunter is like the best melee in the game right now. Almost objectively best melee. Just because they're so strong right now. But Outlaw is really good. Definitely good. Or definitely not bad. I guess that's two different things, isn't it? Definitely good or definitely not bad. But no, Outlaw is good right now. If you end up playing Outlaw, I think you'll enjoy it a lot. I think it's even fun for PvP, just because it's not cooldown reliant really. But to each is their own, honestly. Definitely not everyone's favorite spec for PvP. Retribution Viable and Plus. I feel like if not right now, definitely is going to be once it gets the 1007 changes. But Red, honestly, I feel like people are sleeping on Red Pally. Oh, I never even had these up. Okay, let me get them up now. I feel like people definitely sleep on Red Paladin. Definitely sleep on Red Pally. It's actually pretty good. Red Pally is actually really, really good. Once you have enough gear, once you have the right build. Yeah. 6 works. 7. I should have grenaded first, I think. Swaps from me are going to be super annoying, aren't they? 7. Yeah, because I got to make sure my pet also swaps with me. It's going to be a lot for me to track. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that guy was just focused on by somebody. If we just like stop attacking him for a second, maybe look away. Nah, there is a thing you could do, like when they get immune, you could just look away and just drop your stacks immediately. But I guess that'll work. I don't know if it is somebody else cleaving, like deliberately cleaving, because some abilities do count as like deliberate cleave, and others not, because I'm not pressing butchery at all. Okay, we gotta switch. Hard switch, me and the pet, everything is switched. Maybe the Pharaoh's like swiping. And if he's swiping, then let's deliberate cleave. Swap over completely. Need a little bit more energy. Or focus, whatever you call it. Swapping over again. What are these Mungus Bites? 100Ks? Is it just like super stacked up Mungus Bite just now? Swap over. Am I gonna get more of this Mungus Bites? Because this is stacked. I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh, what is this skill shot? Is that normal? Or is that the buff that I have? That might have been the buff that I had. This thing. Damage increased by 25. Jesus Christ, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Wow, it says best trinket. For that one? Okay, I guess it is best trinket. Alright, I'll roll with it, man. I guess that works for me. Oh god. You want to pull extra? Because sometimes people will pull the monks on top of this guy. A lot of groups that do like extra pulls with this man, just because he's not super terrifying or anything. Usually not that super terrifying. I want to pop cooldowns now. I'm not even sure, man. I'm not even sure. I feel like I should pop. Like if I pop cooldowns, I need to use them now. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it. I do want to interrupt her when I can. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was gonna pull more for some reason. But then he's just going around the corner. Shaman should be able to decurse himself, hopefully. Unless the man does not run. The man may not be running decurse. Which that could be an interesting play, honestly. Yeah, just a decurse? 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 The man does not run a decurse. Is that real? Hold on a second. Hold on, I actually gotta check. Oh yeah, he does not run a decurse. My man's does. Maybe the Feral Druid runs a decurse? Oh god. Hi. We debuff you. Or take a debuff off you. Okay, now we pop cooldowns. Hunger of the Pack is another good one. Yeah, apparently Hunger of the Pack is another good one. That's what I saw in Subcreation. I kind of peeped the Subcreation space to see what people run on there. Oh god. Gonna lose some damage backing up like that, but I kind of gotta. Kind of have to. Do one of these just to make sure that I don't screw myself over with aggro. Big AoE, hopefully. Nice. Big guy? Okay. Sometimes I like pulling other stuff on top of the big guy and just kind of cleaving off of him. Oh god. Oh, that was my fault. My pet started to kill commanding it, so you just aggro to the pet and then kind of switch attention onto somebody else and just kind of cut everybody off. Oh no. She's gonna think I'm trolling. I'm just a survival hunter, dude. Oh. Not only am I a hunter, so already you're probably thinking like, oh no, it's a hunter. But also in survival, oh no, he's actually dumb, he's in melee. He thinks it's a good spec. I'll go to the back of the other one, gives 2k haste 30 seconds. Yeah, that's the pages, that's what I'm going for. That's the one I'm going for at the moment, is the pages. Where is the, here we go. Here you are. The Hunt and Shaw. Want to make sure I'm on that guy. Please, somebody kick, somebody kick. Knock up, I'll take it. Knock up is kind of mad. Kind of mad good. Okay, and we have a big explosive for the next group. I should have saved the blue buff. Should have saved the blue bomb. Alright, tank, what do you want to pull? This guy? Honestly, could probably pull double. But I can totally see why tech would want to like play it super easy. And not do that. Pop a defensive. Hey Dal, what's up? You're fine. How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. You think Frostic is gonna be good? I think so, yeah, dude. I mean, 3 targets being able to cleave 3 targets is kind of mad. That's actually kind of massive. Yes, I believe it's gonna be fantastic. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I think the two-hander build in particular is gonna get much, much better. Much, much better. Because based on early numbers, that's what the Sims project. Like, it's gonna be really good in that regard. Because the two-hander focuses on obliteration heavy playstyle, and that's the playstyle where you want to like obliterate to cleave a bunch. So having the third target cleave is huge. Also, just in AoE in general, like Scythe may actually get a lot of play. You got the Death Advance, which is going to be Glacial Advance, right? That's the one, Glacial one. That one's going to also be really, really good. Yeah. So overall, like it should be really, really good. It works with Death and Decay. No, yes, it works with the Death and Decay. Drop a Death and Decay, pick up a talent of Cleaving Strikes, I think it's called. That's the one. Cleaving Strike. So it makes it your Scorch Strike, Heart Strike, or Obliterate do more damage. Or damage to multiple other targets. I guess the best way to put it. That's the one, though. Uh-oh. Crystalline? Which one was Crystalline? It was the Unholy DK. Unfortunate. Hopefully we get a B-Res for that man's. Make sure to back up. Back up. And when she gets at about 70% health or so, when she transitions into phase scary, that's when I'm going to pop Lust. And hopefully we'll have Lust for the boss at the end as well. We'll see. Okay. That's her pop cooldowns. Who's that? That's my... Oh, okay. Okay, well, at least not all of us are dead. Or most of us. We got a big haze buff. So I can get a lot of Mungus Bites. Oh my god. Look at the Mungus Bites, man. Look at the Mungus Bites. Oh god. Oh, heal. That was gonna be really bad. I'm gonna wait. I just need to be a little bit more proactive with it. That's what I need to do. Oh god. Oh, okay, fine. I was thinking maybe the fire wouldn't be able to like jump over it. But we almost got her. Just a little bit more global. Just a couple more. Of course, fire would be where I'm walking away. Nice, nice, nice. Just don't stand in frontal and we'll be chilling. Beautiful. Love to see it though, dude. Good thing I have a little bit of gear on this thing, man. Good thing I got a little bit of gear. Otherwise, the fire would just been over. And that's tyrannical too. I wonder if they're gonna nerf any of these dungeons though. Make them a little bit like, maybe make them a little bit less like punishing. Unless you get like to like really, really high end level. Because I feel like if they made them a little bit more like new player friendly for like gear purposes, I wouldn't think it's the worst idea ever. But like you can still keep out a challenge on the high end. Alrighty. I even still get Traveler's Log progress, man. Even though I still yet to get my mount, I still can get a Traveler's Log prog. Wait, is Honor Conquest and Cap tomorrow? Apparently, I thought it was, but apparently it's going to be next week. Apparently it is next week, my guy. So I changed the title, hopefully to correct it. I swear to God, I thought it was tomorrow, man. I felt with every fiber of my being, for some reason, that it is tomorrow. Here we go. But apparently not tomorrow, no. Apparently it is next week. Even though I feel like at this point they should just add it tomorrow. Like hit us with it. Because isn't cross-faction rating also going to be available tomorrow? Or did it just make all the mistakes in the world? Okay, we're dead. Okay, hi friends. Can I line of sight you at all? Do you have line of sight? Stun? No? Okay, that works. If I could interrupt you. Okay, that works. Stun? Freeze? Okay, freeze works. Panic. Panic, 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 panic. Wait, that for just a second. I got nothing. Nothing. Oh, we're gonna take the aim. I should have pressed the defensive. Panic again. Nice, good knock up. Oh, I have a scatter shot. I forgot I have a scatter shot. I forgot that I have that as a extra utility. Oh, that is so good. Wait, I actually have a lot of control then, huh? I have a ton of control in this thing. Let's dog as them. Dude, I just hope they maybe change the minds on it a little. I was really I don't know why, but I had myself convinced fully that, oh, tomorrow we get in the uncapped VALOR, uncapped CONQUEST. I thought it would be like the perfect timing, like it felt right. But I guess I just didn't look at the date. They did say 14th, so that was my fault. For some reason, I thought it was the other one, though. That's just me being stupid, man. I got stupid and also got excited. But there's this thing I could have used, which is called eyeballs. I do have 2 working ones. I just didn't really use them. Oh, did we pull the boss already? Oh, that's not what we wanted. Yeah, we definitely didn't want to pull the boss. Oh, we're stuck here, huh? Alright, well, we're dead. Maybe something dies? Okay, well, that guy died. Okay, Turtle, take it off. How did that happen? How do we pull the boss? I mean, I guess they're all like Shawlings, right? They have like a very similar, like, you know, visual appeal. But like one is like a big one, and it's kind of tiny in comparison. I don't know who pulled that guy. Pulled the big one. Was it me? Did I just like cleave him? Please tell me he spawns on the top of the stairs, right? So we can still just clear this out. Because I swear if it spawns in the middle and you still have those ads. Okay, good. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Did I glaive bounce or something? Got buffs? We do have buffs tomorrow. Yes, we have a lot of buffs. So I'm very, very excited about those. Blood DK, Protection Paladin, and Bear Druid all get a buff. The Bear one I'm very excited about because that should give him a lot more survivability, and maybe they'll let him play into like more of an offensive build. There's like a big armor increases, which may make that whole armor playstyle a lot stronger. For like pure single target. Kind of excited about that. Want to see what that all plays out like. I'm gonna aggro. I'm the tank now? Did the tank die? Tank did die. We're dead. Unless... Explosive? Try to see if I can tag all these things. Hit them with a AoE from a distance. I'm trying to kind of stay away so when they blow up, I'm nowhere near them. There we go. That works. I want to save all my defenses for the actual boss here. Hopefully. It doesn't change that much though. What, the Conquest stuff? Yeah, I guess so. I think 10 kills and below is pretty easy if you have a minimum model of gear. Yeah, 10 and below is pretty easy. It's just like they did 12, 13s, 14s, all the way up to like 15s. I feel like, I don't know, there's like a pretty, I feel like there's quite a bit of a gear requirement for all those. And like, I guess the gear should matter. But like when I'm trying to get my ults out of the way, it's, I don't know, it's just one of those like, I don't know. It's just one of those things that like, so what would happen if like they did make them like a little bit more like, I guess easier is the word. So like players getting back into the game kind of deal could just get their gear and go. Because you can still keep like the real, the challenging content still challenging. But, like the entry level stuff so people can get their gear like a little bit easier to acquire, I guess. Trying to get as many of those Mogus bites as I can, man. At least I feel like my burst AoE has been pretty decent in this group. I'm gonna hold on to my explosive shot for like the ads. I got the spear as well if we need it. Alright, big sack up. Uh-oh, back away for a second. Spear. Maybe it'll do something. You're big good, maybe? He'll shot big good. We can less than like 2 minutes, but the guy's gonna be dead by then. Or is he? Actually, this has lasted for quite a while, huh? We're here for quite a bit. Maybe we should have saved my cooldowns for like the ads phase. Just because it has a bit more of a natural cleave to it. Kill myself. My grenades. One more cleave. One more kill command. Or kill shot. One mongoose bite. One big bite. Nice. Tell me I got a trinket. Please! Because I think apparently is really good for BM as well. The trinket. Ah, tell me somebody got it. Tell me one of you guys got it. A random agility haste trinket. Feral druid maybe? Maybe? Feral got pants. Okay, that's good. Feral pants are good. Maybe randomly Shaman. I think it's only 2 items, isn't it? Yeah, it's only 2 items. Unforge. TY all. TY all. 53k. I feel like my damage could be a lot better than this, man. It seems really, really low. I think it could be a lot stronger. How to skip Guardian Center Valgathar? Okay, okay. I don't really need the skips. Although I do want to show you guys a skip for Vault of the Wardens one. Not Vault of the Wardens, it's Vault of the Azure Vault one time. Because it's really, really good. If you know how to do the skip, it can make the dungeon so much easier. So much easier. Gear and AO scope for sure. But we got buffs. Yeah, buffs are good. Buffs are good. Gear and AO for scope for sure. Yeah. Because like the journey to 220, I feel like it was a decent journey. Journey to that plus 20. And like getting the better gear from there. But like on the lower end, I feel like maybe if it was like a little bit easier to get into, but like more of a challenge down the line. I don't know. Kind of nice. Plus it'll make like the pugging experience, I think, a little bit better too. How did the trinket do? Yeah, I look at a whelpling, like, I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like it's that good. It only got like 14 hits. Like maybe I should just change it to give them like buffs for my allies and stuff. Whelpling seems kind of low in value. I probably need to replace that thing at some point. You get biz gear from there, big haste and crit. Also big haste and crit chest if you want a tier here. If you want to run a tier. From that dungeon, I mean? I have not looked at the Temple Jade Serpent gear at all. Some crit mastery stuff. Let me look at this. Survival. I mean the trinket is good. Cloak is good. Gun is good. Ring is good. That's good. Yeah, you're right. There's quite a lot of like haste crit in here. Is haste crit like the stat for survival, or like is it haste versa? Because I know it's not haste mastery, because mastery is only like works for a handful of items. Uniped gain focus. Uniped focus spending abilities deal more damage, which is majority of the stuff except for like grenades. Grenades aren't focus spending. Then you got your Fury of the Eagle, which is also not focus spending. Death Chakra, which is not focus spending. Explosion Shot is technically. Yeah, I really need more gear, Philippe. I need to get my character as geared as yours, just so I can get those fatty mongoose bites. Because the highest I've gotten is 46. But I think that's on like the second boss, so that's a little bit of pad. So I don't even know if like a real number would have been like maybe 100. It's good. Then swap to Beast Master. Yeah, they have left for Versa. Any master you have left for Versa? Okay, I feel ya. For some reason, I read it as that you get haste grid, then swap to Beast Mastery. And I was gonna say, well, that's at least a real spec compared to what I'm playing. Alright, chat. Let's get us another character up and running, man. Let's get another ult done. So, out of all the other ults we got, I do want to get a bit more gear to... This guy definitely needs gear. Had Mythic spawned on at all. Mythic is not around. Okay. So maybe... Resto, Survival Forever. Survival is really, really fun. Don't get me wrong. But Survival, I mean... I want it to be good again, man. I mean, all the 100 specs are about to get a 5% buff too. So maybe for Survival, it'll feel a little bit better. Maybe that 5%, a little bit more value. Maybe that'll do something. But like, who knows, honestly. Shadow Priest? Dude, do we just go and pop off on Priest? Because the Priest is about to get the tier, man. Did we just do it? I play MM and raid, so it's not really forever. Yeah, it's like I play survival as long as I'm not absolutely necessary for me to play a real spec. I feel like, dude, I wish my Warlock was back cursing. I'd love to get Warlock done, my guy. I would love to get a Warlock done, like a proper Warlock game. This thing is levels, man. I'm gonna chat. I'll do as much as I can in my free time this week. I promise you. To spend as much time this week as I can leveling, just leveling, just to make sure I got some ults up and running, man. Level a Tester Warlock and teach you the way of K as well, dude. I'd love to. I love to. I'd also love to play Affliction. Warlocks are about to get buffed too. Oh my god. I would never say that. I'm like a big Mex though. Fair enough. Yeah, but mid-max is a whole nother kind of beast. You know? I feel like there are some survival hunters out there that are like so stinking good at the class that you will bring them anyway. Like they're just so cracked on that thing. They do better than any other survival you've ever seen, and you would bring them just because you know it's a good player. It doesn't matter what spec to play. As long as you got all your berry, all like your buffs, all your debuffs, all your utility covered, and you have some spots for DPS, and you just need good, reliable players. Unless their class is absolutely insanely bad for that fight, he'd be the kind of person to bring once you got all your bearings. I really like I keep modifying specs. Yeah, I do too. I like the fact that they keep buffing them, man. I'm glad that they're not just keeping them like, okay, these are the best, these are the worst. There it is. They just keep buffing the guys that are underperforming, even if it means like little buffs week by week. I think it's good. I think it's really good to see, because eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to get them to a state where everything's kind of close to one another, man. I'm really excited about that. I think it's good. But yeah. So what do we play next, Chad? Do Frosty Mage? Also another character that's, you just named both characters, cursing, that I don't have at max level, man. Although, look at the Mog, though, dude. I think I got a perfect fit for this character. Look at this. It's all purple. It's just, everything is purple. It matches the hair. I probably should get the purple eyes, but I feel like the blue kind of works better, in my opinion. You need to see what kind of purple you get on this ones. Because I like the glowy effect, not like where you can see the eye. I like the whole glowy thing about it. But yeah, chat, which class do we play next, man? What do we do? Because the priest got plenty of stuff, man. Plenty of stuff done for the week. But we can still get a priest done. Or Shaman, play enhancement. Or Shaman and play some enhancement. Because enhancement was really fun last week, chat. I was surprised just how good the tier set is after Storm Strike and next ability. That's like elemental does more damage. It was so fun. This is doing to survival. Somehow he's using the howl thingy talent and doing 90k overall is not too bad. The howl thingy talent? Hold on a sec. What do you mean by howl thingy? Howl talent thingy. Let me look. Raids. Ranking. It said NIM. Look at survival hunters. NIM. Okay, I see NIM. Howl talent. Oh, you're talking about the Storm Eater's boon? Is that the one? Storm Eater's boon? LOS talent. Huh? They're using the owl? Oh, they are using owl, but it looks like they're using owl for the leech. Your party gains leech, so maybe they're using it defensively just because it's like just a global. It just takes the amount of focus you have and it just presses a global. And they're going full poison injectors though. They went full spearhead deadly duo. I do want to see the spearhead deadly duo combo. I want to see how good that is. I never got to actually properly try that combo at all. But maybe that'll be good in Tyrannical weeks. Go full on spearhead and just absolutely just thrash down a single mob. Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely gotta give that a try at some point. Shaman is nice too. This is Shaman, man. I actually enjoyed this class a lot last week. This earlier this week, I guess. It feels like last week. I guess it is last week too, right? Last Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. Because this one was ridiculously fun to play. Ridiculously fun. Ever tried this talents? Yeah, never. They're apparently really good though. Apparently they're really not terrible. Alright. How's my survival looking? Or survival. I'm literally still in a hunter mindset, dude. How's my enhancement looking gear-wise? Also, I wonder if I can do a different build on this thing too. I think my LE is fine. And then enhance is gonna have... yeah, that'll work. I just gotta mog my chest piece, but otherwise we're good. But yeah, leech-wise, apparently it's really good. Like, defensively, if you got nothing else to really press, it's just one of the ways you can, like, adjust your talents where there's nothing... like, if you have nothing to really crack control, you might as well pick up the extra defensive. That 5% leech is not amazing, but, like, throw it together into, like, a group of allies and during, like, a big damage phase, like, throw it on healers maybe, put you in a group with, like, other melee or whatever, you just throw it down. I guess you'll put yourself in a group with range too, yeah? In case there's any line of sight. I don't think there's a single boss in the raid right now that has a line of sight mechanic though, is there? But you're working on Shaman? Yeah, I was thinking maybe get like a key done on the Shaman chat. Because it's really fun. This thing is really fun. I think I was trying to see if I can make that mog with like one of the gray items. Can't really do anything yet with it. Not yet at least. I do want to see if there's any kind of wacky build we could try as a Shaman. Because this thing has been ridiculously fun. But I want to see if there's like a wacky build that we could potentially do. Although I don't think there's anything like super crazy out there, is there? There is apparently a deeply rooted elements build. Then there's this frosty one. But I think I saw frost, fire, everything. I think it's about what I have, isn't it? Looks about similar. Oh, except this one does not run LA Blast. This one runs Lava Burst? And it picks up the Stone Skin Totem. What does it run instead of LA Blast, though? Wind Fury? No. Wind Fury Weapon. That's the one. That's what that runs. So what about this one? Does this run anything wacky? No. Not wacky at all. Yeah, I really don't like how they did the whole sub-creation thing recently. Where you can't really see like the wackiest builds out there that do anything super crazy. Super out of the box, out of pocket. They basically just have like... so these are the talents that are commonly used by most builds. And here's our slight variations, but the variations are just so ever so slight. They barely feel like much. You know? Like this one right here, it's just like a very like one talent adjustment. Not enough to really make like a cheesy wacky build. Like there was a build we saw earlier in the week where they didn't even lose like Lava Lash. It skipped that lava completely, went Ice Strike, and then went down here into the Thorns of Vocation with like a physical damage, and it kind of worked though. I feel like the best way to find builds now, if you want to find like a real wacky build, is to go into the logs themselves, but like you have to parse through so many logs in dungeons and then find that one wacky one that's just so out of the blue that is sometimes very, very, very difficult. It takes so long because it feels like you actually have to be like looking for them. You actually have to find those builds. But when you do, I kind of be enjoying those builds, man, because like right now everybody like plays Ellie, plays a lava build, but there are some shamans that don't even play the lava build anymore. Instead, they play like a lightning build. Although it's such an uncommon build, you have to find those logs, and you won't find them in the sub-creation at all. That's a little unfortunate. So finding like really, really weird but really unique builds, very difficult. Quite difficult. But I guess like, because a lot of people end up just kind of seeing, oh, what's the strongest build? Okay, I'll just use that because that's the easiest. But then there's a handful of people that are just built different, that are willing to create like a really weird, unique build that somehow ends up working. And those are the builds that I usually try to go after, just like, because it's fun learning like, oh, what is all the different ways to play a class? You know? I'm trying to see if I can look through some logs here, but it's so time consuming. So far, I haven't found anything crazy or anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, a lot of the builds end up being very, very similar. Or rather, very samey. What if we just do like specific dungeons, like Court of Stars? Here's the first wacky build, chat. Here's the first one. Look, it takes so long to find one, but here's one right here. This one did something really, really weird. So this one went full Thorm's Invocation. Together with Alpha Wolf for AoE. LD Blast. It's basically like a single target build, but they picked up Crash Lightning on top of it so they can have Cleave. And then Crash and Storms for AoE with Chain. And then went basically like a full support build with a knock-up. Maybe we do that? Maybe we'll try give this a go. Because maybe it'll be good. It is a Tyrannical week, so maybe like getting a bunch of procs, just playing Proc City might be kind of fun. Potentially. This one also does not play into the Primordial Wave at all. Let's try that. So maybe that's how I have to do it. I have to literally like manually look through these. Thorum's Ascendance build, M+. Let's try that, man. This one goes full on Wind Fury. There's full on Wind Fury everywhere. With LA Blast. Okay. Where am I gonna put you? I guess here. Support Totem. I guess I'll put you here. Alright, let's give it a go. I don't even know what dungeons we do, man. I don't even know. Well, I need some kind of a dungeon that I can turn like into a tier. So I think it's gloves or chest. Anybody know Shaman-wise? What are my best dungeons for a glove or a chest? Glove, chest. Okay, Halls of Valor will work. Glove and chest. So court works. Chest but wrists. Gloves but no chest. No chest, no gloves. At least it didn't look like it. Gloves but no chest. Is that all of them? So these two? Alright, chat. Halls or court, man? What do you guys think? Should we just do a court? Just so we can get the auto attack ring, potentially? Court plus... I don't know what I run for courts anymore. 45 Tyrannical? Like a 15 court, I guess, would work. 15, 16 maybe? Potentially. Because I don't really know what my gear if anybody's actually going to take me to like anything higher. But maybe? We'll try this 14 chat. I just want to try this build, like maybe it'll go well. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be a disaster. I just want to try the Storms build. And I'm actually going to have to use the Wind Fury Totem a lot too. I have to move that around constantly. But maybe it'll be okay. Alright, Dalaran. Yeah. Let's see if I can get myself a chest piece or a glove, boys. Because if I can get that, then I'll have a tier set secured on this character. And I'll be plenty happy. The ultimate. I kind of like the Moxelly. I actually like that a lot. That looks great. So we're going to try those, boys. Because maybe it'll go okay. Maybe I'll get a lot of procs. I do remember like the days of early like pre-patch though, when there was a lot of wacky builds, man. There was like a reject lava build, the one full ice strike that I think went into this whole combo. But I wonder like if any of those builds still have like any relative like viability at all. That's one of those things where I wish I was just so into all these classes. I wish I knew them like the back of my hand. Like I wish I knew them all in detail, just so I could like just sit here and come up with like a build that's like, okay, this could work. And just know that it works. Like when it comes to playing Rogue, I can put stuff together because I know the class fairly well. I know it fairly in depth. And I feel like I can put it together and then just come up with a build that is going to be decent enough. That is going to end up working. But with this character, no idea. No clue. Wish I knew it better. But maybe we'll get a trinket out of this one, chat. Can I get anything else like weapons? I think if anything we'd go full enhancement for this one, because maybe we'll get a trinket, maybe we can get a ring, maybe we can get a chest or a glove. Just like that, yeah. Good luck. Hey, play physical build. Hate that physical build. Maybe it'll be bad. Hey, maybe I'll give it a go and I won't like it. Because I did play the Fury Warrior, like the Onslaught build, and that was a lot of fun. And that was a build on sub-creation. Like, maybe this will go well. Maybe it'll go poorly. Who knows, honestly. We'll just have to wait and see. Because there have been some builds where I walked in and I'm just like trying it. And it just is actually doesn't really play good. It actually plays like ass. I also gotta see if Chay's around. Because they asked me a couple of times like, yo, let me know if you want to queue someone. I'll see if he's on tonight, man. Maybe me and him can just queue up a little bit. I can maybe give Assassination a Rogue a go before they nerf the poison thing. Because Assass right now, together with like Affliction, Warlocks, and Destros, is not a bad combo. Go healing. On this guy, I'm enhancing this thing. But healing, is there a good heal trinket from here? Is it worth? Maybe? Go some mobility. Big pull, big pull, big pull, big pull. Maybe? Trying to get a proc, maybe? Maybe we're procking? Haven't procced yet. Ow. Big damage though? No proc yet. At some point we'll proc, hopefully. Cooldown on wolves is really low though, so that's nice. Procced? Okay. Yeah, the damage seems kind of low though. So maybe it's just all about luck procking. I guess time will tell. No procs? No procs? What does it pull them all, yeah? Procced. Huge. Maybe another proc. Will not get stunned. Yeah, the damage seems kind of low, chat. I mean, the warriors did more damage than everybody else. Is the guy like running some giga AoE trinkets? No, he just started just thunder breath everything, or the bleed breath, or breathe roar. That or maybe I'm just not using my cooldowns on cooldown like I'm supposed to. Quick proc. Now we're doing big AoE. Took us a second, but we are doing it. Trying to see if we can ascend again, maybe. So we can do kind of okay. We can do somewhat of damn. Help. 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 I keep getting hit by the frontals. Really bad at dodging those. Big ascend. Maybe another proc. It feels like as soon as we ascend, we get a lot of damage. So it's basically very RNG. Yeah, I can see why people don't like that build as much. I can see it now. Get Raz down normal circuit. Nice, grats, my man. Hell yeah. My first character in retail after being a private server with Classic Eddie. Before DF came out. How did Love in the Air event get a rocket mount first try? Yeah, apparently they increased the proc rate or the chance for people to get that mount by quite a bit. So if you try to get that mount, yeah, right now is a pretty good time to do it. Honestly, I feel like we pulled the guy. We should probably just pull, honestly. Alchemy? It looks like somebody already alchemied that. Because it's already got poison around it. My man, what's up, AJ? How you doing, man? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, I think we just pull it. I say we just do him. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. We made a friend. 2 friends. That's not what we wanted. That's one too many friends here. Now you got another guard, and we got a big procs. More procs. I mean, so far the damage has been pretty okay, but we are cleaving a lot. So I don't know how like pure single target, how much pure single target we're doing right now though. Getting lockdown. A couple of leaps. Can we get more procs, chat? And I feel like I am using my maelstrom a little bit too early here. I feel like there's just nothing else going on at some points. Like I'm just like out of all the other abilities to press in general. So I'm just setting my maelstrom. Yeah, how much boss damage was that? I mean, Shade Lightning being the highest damage ability. Probably not that much boss damage, I would guess. I would wager. How you doing, by the way, AJ? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Looks like I haven't seen you in a while. What you been up to, fam?
Range 5.
Oh, God. Pretty sure you need to shift a ton of mastery to feel really good. You may be right, yeah. This may be like a heavy mastery build just so you can get more procs. That may be one of those builds. Mastery though buffs your what nature damage, fire damage, but I guess it also does buff your like wind fury weapon proc rate, wind fury weapon procs and stormbringers. You're probably right though. I'm mostly hate squared right now on this character though. Let's go for the first stun. I can do it. Big ascend. Oh my god. Okay. Me and the monk are just doing some damage. This is a little bit of damage. Oh, that ascend was so perfect. Oh, that was so good. Oh, I love it. I guess use Ghost Souls a lot more often. I keep catching myself like not using that ability enough. We doing it? I got nothing for this one. So hopefully it'll be okay. Like, soup? Anything? Oh, okay. Well, I'm just dead. Maybe we're still alive? Maybe we okay? They all cast into me, man. Out of everybody. All of them just cast into me. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Also, question. How are we doing tonight with the overtime? I guess that's what you're trying to figure out. We're trying to see if we can get another pull tonight, chat, on Razagath. We may be going back into Razza this evening, but we'll have to wait and see. Also, I should be using my, what is it, physical damage reduction totem more often. I feel like I'm not using that one at all. Achille totem for us. Do 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 do. Just remodeling my church. It's been really good. I miss the streams. All good, my man. All good. We're always happy to have you here. Hell yeah, man. Getting some stuff done. Getting to work with your hands. That's gonna be fun. Did you see about bunch of class buffs coming up tomorrow? Hunch is about to be buffed. Your spec. Then marksman also getting beefed up in PvP as well. That should be really good. 50% damage basically to all your base abilities all across the board. Or almost all across the board. Oh, now I send. Alright. Now we're send. Big pull with the AoE. If somebody's a blacksmith or whatever, you could probably do it. Can anybody do this? Because I don't think I can. Any blacksmiths? Well, that guy is. Why is this guy blacksmith? A monk? Huh. What's up, Rob? How you doing, my man? Hope you having a good one, my guy. Hey, welcome, welcome. It's enjoyable? Hell yeah, dude. But it's like 50% mastered for item level? Yeah, 50% mastery probably would feel a lot better. Does he know that he needs to drag him over the trap? Drag him over trap. Here we go. Yeah, if you drag him over it, he takes more damage. 25% more. It's kind of nice. My damage is abysmal, man. Yeah, wow, my damage was abysmal, that one. Do 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 do. Doing well, got someone that a heroic now. Let's go, dude. I guess we're gonna be working on Razan next then, yeah. I think you guys, if you guys hold the bosses down, man, you guys can start getting some gear from the rest of them, yeah? Razageth is definitely the harder fight out of all of them, though. Like, if you enjoyed the fight so far, Razageth is definitely like the perfect, like, ultimate boss at the very end of it all. Definitely quite a bit of a challenge. But she feels kind of like an appropriate bit of challenge. An appropriately challenging encounter in a way. Probably be using Ghost Tools a lot more than I am. Are we doing bots? Maybe ads? Looks like ads is next. It all depends what the tank wants to do. Hopefully we get Winfield procs. Maybe. No procs? No procs. Oh, that's so sad. No procs. I was hoping maybe, dude. Yeah, the RNG of this build. I can definitely feel like if I played Shaman main, this probably would have been one of my less favorite builds. Like, it's awesome when you get a bunch of procs, but like the RNG, oh my god. Like, even Outlaw Rogue's all the bones doesn't feel nearly that bad. But maybe it's one of those things where it's just like, maybe I need to play this a little bit better. Maybe there's like a little bit more nuance. Like, there's probably a lot more aspects you can control before RNG really becomes a big factor. Now we're just getting a bunch of procs. I can stun that. Yeah, everything just melts afterwards. Any damage? Okay, well, now it's fine. Interrupted nothing. Literally interrupted air. Do we have anything for these ads? Not really. Is it maybe damn? Maybe proc? Poor guy. Uh-oh. We should be mostly okay, I think. Alibast? Eh, good enough. Good enough. Let me res ya. Where's my res? Where is my res? Hold on. I just have to find it. Where is it? Ah! Here we go. Feels like I'm trolling the guy. Was not expecting electric scale to be the much more damage. It's drawing board. So drawing board specs before next gun. Definitely, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, electrified scales is gonna do quite a bit of output. You definitely need to make sure that the healing is good for that boss. Does Thunder not do anything? Okay, well, we got imps. Made friends. I'm a little afraid. Next sweep, good. Maybe proc? Maybe I'll proc? No, we don't need proc. I want to see how many times I did ascend this proc though. That would be, well, that's one of the situations where I feel like an ascend proc would have made it a lot less terrifying. Well, time will tell, honestly. And I still need to fix my DBM for this place. I don't know how to do that. I guess we're just gonna go far. Mythic guild eventually. This first time playing retail, yeah, take it easy, take it slow, my guy. I would just have fun with it. Don't worry about guilds yet. Light vest. Even this guy got a DBM. Okay, I really gotta figure out the setting with DBM. Long sleeves. Just having to like tap this out, it's kind of weird. So male cape, light vest, long sleeves. Light vest, dark vest. Light vest, long sleeves. Pouch. Any pouch? Light vest. Is that light vest? Long sleeves. Is it no gloves? I want to say this guy. Got him. Swear to God, if he goes that way. I swear to God, they just randomize where they go. This guy's like hanging out here. You would think down exit would be the closest. He's like, all right, I want to go a long way. I want to go the scenic route. And it's just like, well, okay, we're just gonna have to watch the seconds tick away. Man. Whenever they do dungeons going forward like this, if there's like any kind of RP, I really do hope they consider like the time for them. And to give plenty of time for like the RP stuff. Just a little bit extra. That or like find a way to skip the RP. One way or another. Sunder? Here we go. Yeah, I feel like this build definitely needs more mastery because I feel like my proc rate for abilities is very, very low. I'll try to proc stuff, but there's just nothing happening. Oh, me? Okay. I thought it was on somebody else. I didn't realize it was on me. Can I get a res? Maybe? is think about it. He's gonna get interrupted. Sorry about that, my guy. Did it skip a little amount with RP and HUV? Yes, HUV is perfect. HUV is perfect, but here it's like it's a lot like a guy running forward, back, and all that. So like HUV one is just like you just take away a lot of the voice lines, right? You take away the whole like portion of like him walking up. He just walks in, skips to the other voice line, and you're good to go. With this one, like I don't really know how they can make it like. Maybe they can make it so like when you find the person that's like the Dreadlord, he will like, oh, let's go somewhere, and then disappears, and then like one of the doors is open, and you gotta look out for an open door or something. They would definitely need to find like a way to like show it, so it's really, really noticeable, really easy to tell what the hell's happened. That's what I think it'll have to come down to. Okay, let's see if we get enough procs here, chat. Open for big procs. Big proc, good. I think another proc? Oh god, the lines are everywhere. Okay, AoE. Also should be okay though. Damage is really good, at least. With this build. When I get the procs. Wolfies again. Big defensive for everybody. Tank dead? Oh, I guess I'm tank now. Take it, totem. I am the tank now. I am the captain. Okay, tank, actual tank alive again. Oh, it's gonna be bad. My damage is down though. As soon as I stop rocking, man, my damage is out of the window. Oh, that's super infuriating. All right, how did we do? Not great. I mean, Windfear was a decent amount of damage, but not great. How often do we proc with Ascendance? Ascendance proc 14 times. I don't know. 14 times. I feel it's kind of low. I mean, it's definitely proc more than like a normal Ascendance would, but the amount of time spent in Ascendance. How much do you normally spend in Ascendance? 15 seconds each. So about 1 minute 57. I don't know. And we didn't get anything good. That's unfortunate, man. They did skip a little amount of RP. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that was unfortunate, man. I don't know. Well, I was hoping maybe get a chest or like a glove and I could turn that into a tier. And then we could be rocking that 4-tier 4-set. Consider Maelstrom weapon gives stacks of haste, 1% per 4 seconds. Only 4 I mean, that's still pretty good if you're just spending constantly Maelstrom. It's like 10% haste for like 4 seconds. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Also, I probably could have played more into that Storm Strike and then use a elemental ability combo. I kind of just use whatever. I probably could have used more of like a Storm Strike into LE Blasters to get a little bit more single target damage. Yeah, this build that was alright. It definitely was not as good as the last time. But like the No Wind Fury M+ was actually kind of good. Surprisingly kind of good. Lots of elemental damage. Just to have it. Halls. I think it was a Jade, right? Jade Temple. Okay, Jade is just really all kinds of wacky numbers wise. Like 1.3k DPS. Pretty sure that wasn't my DPS, but man. Yeah, Frost Shock Lightning Bolt. I mean, Lightning Bolt doing 153k. Yeah, no, this was definitely more fun. Definitely more fun. How do you compare last match of Assault Dia? Because that's when I played the game. last patch of SL with a DF right now, like last patch of SL, I guess was a lot better than the beginning of SL. Yeah, like 8.2 was probably one of the better patches of Shadowlands. Like even season 4 stuff was pretty fun, but I don't know. I feel like usually the expansions are at their best during the very last patch because like it's a whole picture. You get to see the whole sort of like quality of life changes and like some of the best improvements, some of the biggest updates in general. So I don't know if you really compare like Shadowlands to Dragonflight, because I feel like Dragonflight, it all depends what the last patch is going to be like. But I want to say Dragonflight has already been to a much better start with the amount of changes we've seen in this expansion so far. It's been in a great spot at the moment. I've been enjoying Dragonflight a lot. I've actually been playing this expansion so much. It's pretty addicting. I feel like it's been a bit since I've played a WoW expansion and I was just like staying up nights. You know what I mean? Just spending a ridiculous amount of time in WoW, I guess. This one definitely has been a really good one though. I do wonder what the final patch of Dragonflight is going to be, because Shadowlands like had a bad start, but then by the patch 9.3, 8.2, no, 9.2, right? I'm really bad with patch numbers because we're in 10, so Shadowlands must have been 9.1, 9.2. Yeah, I guess 9.1 or 9.2. The final patch of Shadowlands 9.2 was great. Much better than start of Shadowlands. And hell, even BFA, like the start of BFA was also in a similar boat. It started off and it was like, by patch, I guess it would be 8.1. It was like, nah, lukewarm. 8.2 was a lot better, and 8.3 was very enjoyable for a lot of people. It had its problems, but 8.3, with all the quality stuff at the very end, yeah, it was actually pretty playable. It was pretty enjoyable. So I don't know, how would you compare? I think DF definitely is better. I think DF definitely, if you take it a whole, definitely better than Shadowlands so far. But I do wonder how good DF could be, because I remember Legion has a good start, and even the final patch of Legion was like, mwah, perfect. It was great. It was good. And I wonder how DF could be, because I'm sure DF is going to get only better from here on, right? Especially if they keep delivering like good content for like 10.1, 10.2. Final patch is probably going to be even better. 8.2 was good. Yeah, 8.2 was good. I actually, some people said, you know what, 8.2, I didn't really like the char. Or like, that's the patch where they added like the essences, upgraded the Azurite gear, so like there's more rings. And they did the whole like Heart of Azeroth, Nuzhachar, Mechagon. I thought 8.2 was good. I thought 8.2 was actually pretty good, pretty solid. I like Nuzhachar, and I like having like world PvP and stuff again, you know? And I thought the Heart of Azeroth stuff, the next stuff, was pretty good. Hell, some people even said that if BFA launched with the shoulders and the essence powers off the bat, the expansion would have been in a much better spot from the get-go, because it would have been more interesting. At the very beginning, like the Azurite gear by itself was pretty boring of a system. That was like the only thing that our classes really had, and it was that. It was just, it didn't really run variations, but like there was quite a bit of variations with the neck, like the different builds you could run, different combos you could make. The way that our classes could really change the gameplay with the necks was quite good in general. 8.3 as well. I didn't really like the corruptions, and the whole Nazoth raid really did sour my taste by the end of it. But a lot of people did enjoy 8.3, yeah. So I can't say that 8.3 was like too bad. PvP was really good. World PvP? I mean, World PvP? Yeah, World PvP in Nuzhachar was fun. And 8.3 World PvP. I think BFA World PvP was generally pretty good. But like rated PvP with corruptions was super wacky. There was a lot of wacky things that were just like viable. Like a dude will walk in, you get slammed for the shooting star for all your health bar, and that's it, you just lost the game. The other guy, all you did, you just press a handful of abilities and you got lucky. And that's how people were able to get like 2400. Just walk in. Bear druids walking in. You get hit by Twilight Death for your full entire health bar twice over. There was nothing you could have done about it. Also, the fact that you had to PvE to PvP was also pretty not enjoyable. Let's just say. Pretty disgusting. Didn't like that how much. But yeah. I don't know. I had some fun with it too. I went full Gushing Wound Rogue build. Basically, Gushing Wound did all my damage. So I could just play into the Outlaw strength of like the CC combos of Outlaw, the Gouge. I think we still had to be between the eyes range stun too. So it would just be like a stun bot while Gushing did all the damage. Yeah, was Wild West DPS? Yeah, everyone blasted. True. Yeah, those builds that was like with hunters playing stamina build, where they're going to melee with the echoing. You had that builds, you had the tentacle builds people trying to make and try to roll lucky on the tentacles, and then you also had a lot of classes going to like secondary stats. I feel like that's what a lot of people, when you're rated, that's what a lot of those guys switched to pretty quickly, is the secondary stats where your classes felt fantastic. I mean, mages had like 1 billion mastery, hunters had like the most amount of haste crit mastery at all, warlocks had giga haste so they could just get spells out super quick. Like a lot of those classes were great, they were pretty fun. And then there was the crit classes that had crit damage and crit overall. Like you just go into those builds. But if you PvP, there was a lot of like those disgusting, like straight up stacking gushing wounds or just stars or tentacles. Like those got rotated pretty quickly out of a PvE scene because just was RNG. Like you wouldn't really play it really because it's too much randomness. But the stats felt like something you could control. So if you PvE'd in corruption days, you probably liked it. But PvP, I felt like there was so many issues with the corruptions and like just getting lucky, because all you needed just like one little proc of a tentacle and then just stun somebody as soon as the tentacle's on him and there's nothing you can do about it. That's it, you just lose. And I felt like it was just very RNG. Like you won or lost because like, oh, I got lucky. I hated it. I really did. Raziki with ice cap spammy, yeah, crit haste. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff they did. If that's all corruptions were, it's just secondary stats, I wouldn't mind it. But because they did have all this other wacky stuff, like with stars and all that, I felt like that's what really soured it for me, man. But yeah, it was weird. Finally got cast up. Let's go, AJ. Let's go, my guy. Hell yeah, my man. Is Outlaw Rogue good in PvP? I really enjoy him. Yeah, Outlaw, it's not the most popular PvP spec, but it definitely can do well. Let me hop on my Rogue for a second. Because I've been playing Outlaw for solo queue, and it's been kind of doable. It has moments of like actual burst. And there are people that play it. But I feel that Assassination and Subtlety are just way too good to just like... way too good to completely ignore them. You know what I mean? Like you kind of... if you play any of those specs, Sub or Assass, they're just really good. Really good. Like if you look at the solo queue ladder right now, right? There's a lot of assassination rogues. And then you got some subs here and there. And the first one that's Outlaws Duty Bud at the 3K. We can take a look at the EU too. The EU brackets are probably going to be quite different. A lot of sub rogues at the very top, man. Because they're playing that big secret technique combo. Mad secret technique combo, dude. Big win percentage. Big win rating. And your first Outlaws... at the very bottom, not in the first page, but it is here. Scoutmaster. This guy's trying to keep it real, but even then he's like mostly playing Assassin, you can see. At least logged off as Assassin. PR7, he does apparently have another character, another alt. That guy is an outlaw. So there's people that are playing it, but it's, you know, it's a fun spec, but in terms of like meta, I feel like the other two are just much easier to execute their damage with. And it's not like a slight against those playstyles. Like if that's what you like, that's what you like, man. But yeah, like in PvP, you can do pretty okay with it. Like I'm trying to see if I can hit 2400, but I've only been like cap and conquest, and then working my ults free time. So 500 is a functional spec and it works right now, but it feels like it's a bit of an identity crisis. We should open the history books and get to be inspired by Legion survival playstyle. I don't disagree with that. Like, you know how Retribution Paladins are going through a lot of changes in 1007 right now? I think that's what they gotta do for like survival and some of the other specs out there. Going for customs are always fun. Oh, I imagine, man. I imagine. Did you play like the meta builds or did you play like something wacky? See if I can make another Sophic. What I need: Vibrant, Order, Lone Titan Shards. I can wait. I can wait. Why don't you play Outlaw, Climbing Arena? I mean, honestly, like if you play solo, like if you play Outlaw solo, like you could get pretty far. You can actually get quite a bit of rating out of it. It won't hold you back. Like you have quite a bit of CC. You have quite enough damage to like make an impact. Like you're not just gonna get carried the entire time. But in terms of like 2v2 and 3v3, it can work. Like there are people that are playing it, but like it definitely takes a little bit more effort right now. Unless like somebody figures out like some other build for Outlaw, but there are people that are playing it. and they do well with it. But yeah, if you know how the meta is though, sometimes there are specs that are much easier. When proc does not proc, I'm just sad. Yeah, you mean like for the ambush procs? Yeah. Yeah, when sometimes you just don't ambush proc, it is a little bit like, it can definitely be kind of annoying. It is very, there's a little bit of RNG to it. I wouldn't disagree. Just a little bit. If you get those ambush procs, like you're chilling. You're just swimming in procs, swimming in damage. Gotta live and die by ambushes, but like the fact that you can go for like an ambush playstyle, right? I think that's what helps you a ton. Let's see if I just can maybe roll a good buff. Because the damage you can put up in the opener now too is a lot better than it used to be. Is again, lets me roll skull and crossbones? No. Unforge. I want to try one more roll. See if I get skull and crossbones. Just so I can showcase it properly. But like, I'll see if you get your tier set too. Like, this spec definitely does open up quite a bit in PvP. Alright. Give me the skull and crossbones. Nah, that'll work. That'll be fine. So it's just getting between the eyes. So like the burst combo in like a stun, it is pretty effective on this spec. Especially if you can get a bunch of procs for ambushes. Like the amount of damage you can do inside of like a kidney shot right now on Outlaw is solid. It is good high sustained damage. Another thing that's really good for it is just the raw cleave damage of the spec. Especially like when you're bursting and you're cleaving the entire time, you're doing substantial AoE damage to another target. Some rogues have even started going for like instead of killing speed, they'll just pick up precise cuts just so they can amplify the damage a little bit further. And until it's always stupid to play, or what rating do you think I'll start to struggle? I don't really know. Like I think maybe around 20. It all depends. I want you to look at the composition that you start seeing, but like I think the compositions where you may struggle would be like Healer, Demon Hunter. I think it's like I would say probably anything like at the super high end. I don't think it would struggle with anything unless you're hitting like 2400, where at that point like any class that just does raw damage, depending on the healer. Like if you're playing maybe with like a Shaman or something, like a healer that does damage as well, you can get a CC chain, have them do a bit of damage, maybe like a disc priest too. I feel like that's where Outlaw will do really well. But like with a healer, it's like all about healing, only raw throughput. That may be a little bit more difficult, because that means it's a lot more on you to get the damage set up. And I feel like Outlaw is fantastic in terms of like the CC chains, or like the shorter blind. I think that's what really helps you stay kind of sort of competitive. But yeah. Because you can do decent damage, it's just like, it's just not going to be like, it's better damage before, I think. But it's still hard to like, say that it's like incredible big one shot, you're just going to be clobbering people at the same time. You are very slippery, you are very defensive, so like that's the biggest advantage of it. If they just give it a little bit more damage in PvP, I think it'll be just fine. Just, I don't really know what you would buff. I guess maybe like Sinister Strike and Ambush. If you just buff those two, a Pistol Shot maybe a little, I think it'd be just fine. Or if you maybe like gave it a little bit more like cooldown reduction, and then you just have that livability, survivability. But I don't think they're gonna do that. I think CDR is just way too strong in PvP. I don't think they're actually gonna do it. But who knows, honestly. But yeah. I'm playing my best spec friend Disc Priest. I'm playing with my best friend Disc Priest. I mean, with Disc Priest Outlaw, you could probably do pretty well. Yeah, because Disc Priests do a lot of damage within PvP, especially with like a Dami focused build. You can get a CG chain. But that one will also work well, or maybe even better with Sub, right? Because Sub has basically the same amount of CC, if not more CC than Outlaw with the dance cheap shots. As regular as you have those. And you can just go like Secret Technique, and the Priest can just come add a bunch of damage in. Or you just add more sustain with Assassination. So like if you just want to play Outlaw for the sake of playing Outlaw, it's not the worst spec for PvP. You can make some stuff happen. It just feels like Sub Rogue with how strong they are in Assassination. Assassin has a lot of sustain. Like maybe Assassin after the nerfs that they're about to receive with like the wound poison stuff, maybe it'll be a little bit closer between Outlaw and Assassin. Because the damage profile is kind of similar, but like having the Deathmark double poison thing, it's really good. It's really strong. Thanks a lot for being here. Love the content. Hey man, happy to have you here. Hope one day I'll play in your arenas. Yeah, if you want to join us, five duels, man. We do them over the weekends, all the time. Anybody and everybody's welcome. Honestly. There's a lot of legendary patterns. Same person listing them? Are they just putting them up on the auction house for like a ton maybe? Primal Mastery. Hold on. Are they putting it up on the auction house? Probably getting like very, very little for like the crafters and then listing them. Primal Mastery. Primal Mast. Yeah, look at that. They're just flipping them, dude. They're just flipping them. Hey, here's 500 gold. Let me throw it up on the auction house for 18k. And you know there's gonna be some crafters that's like, oh, I could use some help in my profession. Just flipping them. That's the biggest flip I've ever seen. What is this? Oh my god. That's big money right there. Big brain plays. I wonder if there's a crafter out there that's like, oh, I need my what is that, XP bar or a crafted bar to fill. Still working on the professions. They're just like, oh, I still need to fill this out. I might as well craft it for them for 500 gold, and they flip it for 18,000. My god. But yeah, maybe we should do some solo queue on stream chat. Yeah, maybe do some solo queue one day. Ooh. I gotta get that, dude. I gotta get the blue scales. That looks so good. I wanna get the bronze. But I need to get put more work into on this. On the Iskara. I think it's the bronze scales you get like this, or blue scales. Blue scales, yeah. I need to put more time with Iskara, man. A lot more time. Alright, chat. I think we're calling it here, 721. I'm not sure if we're raiding tonight or not. I guess I need to wait and see. But I definitely want to get some work done for a video tonight, boys. Yo, big class buffs tomorrow. Very excited about those. Very excited to hop on a Frost DK tomorrow, man. Should be a lot of fun. We got Hunter buffs too, and Druid. Maybe we could do Druid. I still gotta get a key down on my Druid, actually. If we're not doing a raid tonight, when I'm done with work, maybe I can just go and maybe I can just get a Druid key down at some point. We'll see. I think a call for that chat. I wouldn't trust the Shaman Spirit Link Totem himself. Just like defensively. I mean, it's like what, 10% DR, right? I guess like, is Dragonflight worth it? I'd say so, yo. I'd say so. Dragonflight has been a lot of fun, man. It's been a blast. I've been enjoying it a ton. There's a lot to do. It's a lot of stuff to do from a catch-up perspective, but also like endgame stuff. And also adding a bunch of more catch-up stuff very, very soon. Like with the CONQUEST VALOR, which for some reason I thought it was tomorrow, but apparently it's not. For some reason I thought it was going to be tomorrow. But boys, thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate you so much watching. Hope you boys enjoyed the stream today. Tomorrow, big buffs. Big vault for a lot of my characters. Hopefully we'll be seeing some tier, man. And we get one more charge over in the Creation Catalyst, which should be pretty awesome too. I'm hoping we get a fat vault for the Priest, man. I mean, we got 2 Mythic bosses killed. So hopefully we'll get something good out of that one. Because that guy definitely needs tier, man. That character is actually a real character. Got a little bit of item level on it. Needs like this overall more item level. Get into like the 410 mark. But then it's going to be really good. Boys, thanks so much for coming by. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm going to get some food. I'm going to peep to see if we are raiding this evening. Because I don't know if we are. How many people do we have? We have... Looks like potentially 20. Potentially 20. With quite a lot of... quite a lot of mains absent. We'll see, man. We'll see. Alrighty, boys. Take it easy. I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. You guys have a good one. Peace.